Have you ever looked at someone in their 70s or 80s and thought, wow, I hope I'm like that when I'm older? Still full of life, still smiling, still moving gracefully through the world with independence and joy. If you're wondering what their secret is, how they manage to not just live but thrive, then I invite you to stay with me through this story. Because today, I want to take you on a heartfelt journey into the lives of remarkable elders, those rare gems who, even in their later years, continue to do 8 simple yet powerful things that keep their bodies strong, minds sharp, and hearts full. Let me introduce you to the world of quiet heroes. They don't wear capes, but they wake up each morning with purpose. They don't seek applause, but they inspire everyone who sees them. And they don't cling to the past, instead, they embrace each moment, living proof that age is just a number. Today's story is all about what it really means to age with grace, power, and dignity, and how doing so is entirely within your reach. Imagine someone like Mr. Bao. He's 78 years old, lives in a small house near the edge of town, and every morning, he's up by 6 a.m., stretching in his garden, talking to his plants like old friends. He doesn't rely on anyone to cook his meals or clean his home. In fact, he insists on doing it all himself. It keeps me young, he laughs. And you believe him, there's a twinkle in his eyes that speaks of strength, wisdom, and the kind of peace only years of experience can bring. Then there's Auntie Mai, who at 74 still takes her grandchildren to school on her electric bike, shops for groceries, and prepares dinner for her family every night. It's tiring, she admits. But it makes me feel useful. I'm not done contributing yet. Her joy doesn't come from luxury vacations or expensive gifts, it comes from being present, from being able to serve with love and live with meaning. These are not extraordinary people. They are just like you and me. But what sets them apart is their unwavering commitment to a few simple things. The first is health. Not the kind that requires trendy supplements or strict diets, but the kind built on consistency. A walk every day. A few minutes of stretching. Sleeping well. Eating home-cooked meals. Laughing often. The kind of health that doesn't cost money, but pays back in years of freedom. They've also mastered mindset, that second key. You won't hear them complain endlessly or dwell on regrets. They know the past cannot be changed, but the present is a gift. So they choose to see the good. Even when their bodies slow down, their hearts stay light. Why waste time being angry, one of them said. It doesn't heal you. It just steals your peace. But health and mindset alone aren't enough. There's also the priceless gift of financial independence. It's not about being rich, it's about being responsible. Elders who can manage their finances, who don't have to ask their children for help month after month, often carry themselves with a quiet dignity. They're not a burden, and they know it. They've planned ahead, a pension, a bit of savings, perhaps a home of their own. It gives them choices. Freedom. And most importantly, peace of mind. Take Mrs. Han, for example. Widowed for 15 years, she lives alone, but not lonely. Her finances are modest, but she manages them well. I don't want to trouble my kids, she told me. They have enough worries already. Her children respect her deeply, not just for her sacrifices in the past, but for the way she's continued to live with grace and self-reliance. This brings us to the fourth secret, mental sharpness. Many elderly people fall into traps, health scams, fake supplements, empty promises of miracle cures. Why? Because they stop questioning. They stop learning. But those who keep their minds active, by reading, asking questions, learning how to use their smartphones, are far less likely to be fooled. They protect themselves, not with strength, but with awareness. You'll often find these wise seniors browsing the internet for real information, learning how to pay bills online, reading news from reliable sources, and even watching videos like this to stay updated. They don't let the world leave them behind. And in doing so, they hold on to their independence with pride. Another cornerstone is emotional connection, especially with their children and grandchildren. But here's the truth, the elders who are loved and respected most aren't necessarily those who give the most gifts or money. They're the ones who listen without judging, who offer support without complaints, who adapt rather than nag. They give emotional value, wisdom, comfort, and strength. And in return, they're cherished. Let's not forget the sixth secret, the power of long-term relationships. There's something magical about a bond that's lasted decades, through hardship, joy, change, and quiet companionship. People like Auntie Lon, who after 50 years of marriage, still wakes up early to cook for her husband, not out of duty, but love. He can't do much anymore, she smiles, but we've been through so much together. Taking care of him makes me feel complete. Of course, not every elder has that kind of relationship. Some remarry later in life, and that's okay too. But there's something profoundly moving about a love built over time, a connection that feels like home. It's a source of emotional strength that no amount of money or convenience can replace. Next, we must talk about lifelong learning. The world is changing fast, and those who stay curious keep up. Whether it's using mobile apps, learning how to book a taxi online, or picking up a new hobby, elders who continue learning stay mentally sharp and socially connected. And they often feel younger because of it. Many have picked up new skills they never imagined. From painting to poetry, from digital banking to photography, they've embraced the idea that learning doesn't stop when you retire. It's what keeps the heart young and the spirit alive. And finally, the eighth secret, having hobbies that bring joy. Whether it's gardening, fishing, knitting, singing, or even blogging, hobbies are more than just ways to pass time. They give purpose. They give pride. They give something to look forward to. Studies have shown that seniors with hobbies live longer, smile more, and feel less lonely. You don't have to dance in parks or play chess for hours, unless you want to. You just have to do what brings you joy. What lights a little spark in your heart. That spark. It keeps your soul glowing, even on hard days. So if you, or someone you love, is in their 70s or 80s and can still do these 8 things, take care of themselves, maintain a good mood, manage money wisely, stay sharp, offer emotional value to family, nurture long relationships, keep learning, and pursue hobbies, then you are truly a rare gem. And if you're not quite there yet, that's okay. Every day is a chance to start. It's never too late to care for your body, protect your mind, and fill your heart. Aging doesn't have to be about decline. It can be about discovering new joys, new roles, and new ways to shine. So let's honor the elders who walk this path. And if you're one of them, thank you. You're an inspiration. You show us what's possible. And if you're still watching this story, I want to know, which of these 8 pillars do you want to strengthen in your own life? Leave a comment below and let's share our thoughts, our goals, and our gratitude. And if this story touched your heart, if it gave you something to think about, then I kindly invite you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Your support helps us keep telling stories that matter, stories that inspire, uplift, and remind us all of the quiet strength that lives inside each of us. Until next time, take care of your health, your heart, and your happiness. Your golden years are a precious gift, and you deserve to enjoy every moment of them.